The 2025 Summer Learning Institute is a 3-day instructional leadership, school improvement, professional learning. It is a free event, which is very intentional. We want the event to be differentiated for anyone in education. It could be classroom teacher, administrator, parent educator, board member, superintendent. We have professional learning for everyone on these different levels. A key point with the Summer Learning Institute is networking. So we are very proud to be here to support our educators and what they need around educational equity.
This whole conference on equity, do I belong? Where do I fit? When you feel like you don't fit and you don't belong, then you have behaviors that'll manifest that will demonstrate that people feel like they're not part of the bigger group. You have the privilege to serve where you're serving. Now, how you use that privilege is up to you. You are positioned on purpose.
Equity is important because I believe it gives us all the opportunity and the fairness that we all deserve. I believe that literacy is the freedom to success, and students need equity because it helps them feel seen, it helps them feel heard, and it helps them feel valued. And if students don't feel seen, if they don't feel heard, if they don't feel valued, then they're not going to feel successful.
St. Louis University is being bold and courageous. Leadership recognizes that educational equity is a necessary part of the work. And so the university is really leading the way and the charge at a time where those types of conversations are being frowned upon.
The training session that I went over today was called Trauma-Informed Strategies. I found that working to build a positive school community around traumatized children is so important because students who come from traumatized situations need to feel safe when they're in school, and so teachers who are aware of what students go through are able to provide them with the resources and the safety that they need when they come to school. So I think having this information ahead of time helps you set up a positive school community so your students will thrive and be successful.
As a parent engagement person and as a teaching assistant, it was important for me to be here because the educational process and the educational system is always evolving. And if we don't evolve with it and learn more, then we're just doing a disservice to our community.
Every day in education, you're selecting a wall. Sometimes you know the outcome and sometimes you do not. Sometimes your title gives you power, sometimes it gives you pressure. But every decision, every wall ripples out to students, to staff, to families, and to futures. Where will you stand is actually secondary to even two better questions. Do you know why you're standing and who you're standing for?
My overall experience was absorbing. I was a sponge, learning more about me as a leader, learning about my place with equity with not only my students, but my staff and my overall school community. I'm actually leaving here refreshed and reminded of my purpose. So this conference is actually giving me those things that I need to fulfill that purpose at my school and my school community.
I would hope that when participants leave this training today, they really hold on to the values of equity and trauma awareness training. We want them to know that students deserve an equal opportunity, they deserve access to information, and they deserve to be taught and treated in a way that represents their life experiences. So if they've gone through hardship, don't lower your expectations. Don't think that they can't make it, but believe that they are capable because they are human beings.
We are building a movement for educators so they know St. Louis University, the School of Education, is here for you. You are not alone. It takes all of us to do what's best for children.